Hi everyone, I hope you had a good weekend, and if you're in the Charlotte area, you enjoyed some of the snow. I enjoyed reading your introductions last week, and I'm still making my way through your Parlor 1 responses. So I'm going to go over what's due this Wednesday and Friday this week. So going down to week 2. So we don't have all that much going on this week. You have another Parlor. Okay, and so you are reading these two articles in our textbook, Bad Ideas About Writing. Remember how I showed you last time that it's easiest to type in the page number on the PDF. So that was 362. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and it will take you directly to that article. Okay. So same prompt as Parlor 1. So you're choosing between 1 to 3 of the questions below. Again, for each Parlor, try to vary the questions that you are responding to. Okay, and then you'll see that on Friday you have an assignment called Synthesizing Parlors 1 and 2. So what you're doing here is you are looking back over the two Parlors, over your classmates' responses, and you're going to practice something that you'll do later in the semester, which is synthesizing information. So kind of looking at a bunch of separate commentaries and seeing patterns between them, and then trying to explain the patterns that you see, connections that you notice, reoccurring themes that people keep bringing up. Okay, and you're also looking for any key terms that you see coming up related to writing or research, as well as any possible research topics. So there's a synthesis tutorial, so a little hard to say synthesis tutorial, that can help you with that. And then there is a sample synthesis here. Okay, so you're aiming for about 200 words. Again, you want to identify key terms, potential research topics, and at least 2 overarching themes that you're noticing from these Parlors. So you're looking at comparing your classmates' posts from Parlors 1 and 2 and looking for connections between them. All right, and you're going to just hit reply, yeah, just like with your other discussion posts, you'll hit reply there. And you see this, that replies are only visible to those who have posted once. So when you first go on, you're not going to see anyone else's responses there. So you'll have to post to be able to see what other people have done in their own synthesis. Okay, and then finally we have on Friday also your first studio. So these studios are not graded, but they are required. They lay the foundation for a lot of the work that you'll do in the coming weeks in the class. So each studio prepares you for things that you are doing. And this one is really helping you with those aspects that we just saw in the synthesis of making connections between sources, noticing possible research topics and questions within a source. Okay. So for the studio, you're just following this step by step. It's a self-contained lesson, okay? And you will see that you're going to create a list of possible topics from the article that you read, okay, here, and then you will submit your list right here. Okay, so you'll just copy and paste it. Make sure that you include the list in your studio response as well as right here. So write it in your studio response and copy and paste it here. And once you do that and hit submit, you will get a copy of a model list of possible topics that I came up with. Okay, so, and you're looking at you know, what are some things you notice differences between my list and your list, and how this might help you generate questions and topic ideas in the future. Okay, so submission guidelines, you want to submit all of this in either the text box or by uploading a document Word document. So you want to do your reading notes from step 1, your lists from step 2, and your model list from the quiz in step 3, or the model list, and then your reflection from step 4. Okay. So that's it for our second week here. As I said, we've got a shortened week. If you haven't already, please respond to the or subscribe to the Ask the Professor so far. So people have already started using that, which is great. And that's it. I hope you all have a great week. Let me know if you have any questions.